Okay, today is February 1st, 2014. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple reported earnings last week, and it was quite a week for Apple. But before we take a look at some of the possibility and get some idea what might one might expect for the coming week, let's go back a little bit and take a look at this. How we got here. Okay, first of all, let's go and put up this Fibonacci retracement. Okay, on this particular big swing here from the 702, 705 area, and it came down here. You can see that this big swing here actually, come down and tag and made a double bottom, right? Sort of like a double bottom here near this 385, and it came up and tagged this 38.2 near the 506, 507, then hit some resistance and retraced back. Then finally broke through and came up to near this 50% level, pulled back, consolidate a little bit, and then broke through and then try to tag this 618 near the 580 level, but it kind of got stalled somewhere around this 507. I mean this 572, and then start pulling back. Okay, so right now the after earning the price booked back below this 38.2 retracement level near this 506, and actually got a little bounce yesterday on somewhere right around this 500 495 496 area, but I wouldn't put too much credence on that price action from yesterday, because yesterday is a OPEX weekly OPEX, so the starter game that is being played, and also the iron condor that we talk about, those possible iron condor that was setting up on the earning play. So that's basically how we got here. Right? So let's take a closer look at some of the recent price action. And let me get rid of all these lines here and then start afresh. Okay. So let's get a little bit of a closer look here. Initially, we were talking about the Fibonacci retracement, and I'm trying to draw as close as possible to using the closing basis. And we're talking about this particular retracement here to get up, and you could see that came up here to this 507, 508, pull back, tag this 50% retracement at near this 450, and finally broke through this resistance and tagged it up here at this 127 near this 540 level, consolidated a little bit, still held above this particular resistance support level here, this breakout point, and then it tried to tag this 161 going up to this 578, 580 level, and then it pulled back. So one could either move the Fibonacci swing to this bigger swing, or we could have move it back up here and try to tag it to place this particular swing here, and then you see this little shadow pull back and then get up to this 141. Then it start pulling back, and once this particular price, the price pull below this particular breakout point, then we essentially terminate this Fibonacci swing play here, and then what we'll do is probably move this up right to this 507, or near this 500 570 level. Then we're essentially going to play this particular Fibonacci swing, and you can see that it was pulling back, trying to tag this 618, and essentially it was sort of doing a little bit of a consolidation here on a little bit of a pullback, right, on a little pullback here, and we were basically looking at this particular pullback here and possibility of getting earning here as a catalyst to push this thing up and get back up here to try to tag this 50, this 572, and then possibly get up to get to this level here at this 620 area, this particular target of 141. Okay, because even though if we are playing this particular swing, let's say we just essentially move this up again, this 127 also give us a target of this 620 level here. So let's keep it at this particular swing and see, because right now you can see after earning it did not move up, instead it broken down, and essentially it came down and sort of tagged this 38.2 retracement level near this 495, 496, and then we're getting a low bounce here. So one of the possibility is, let me take this line out because these are no longer valid. One of the possibility is that it could get a little bounce and maybe work itself up to this 525 level at the 618, encounter some resistance, and then it could come back and retrace, and then we break below this 495, 496, this 38.2. And if that's the case, then we could set up a different Fibonacci retracement using this particular pivot as the low and then playing this particular swing and see, where does it take us on the downside. And you can see that if it break, and it could lead us down to that possibility of, 445 down here, that the 450 level here, okay? Because we really don't know. We don't know this is the pivot low here at this particular point in time, right? Until it have bounce up and give us the little zigzag. So right now we're just kind of projecting. Let's say it turned out to be, then where would that projection take us? And if we use this as a possibility, then the price could come back down to near this 161, which is somewhere around the 255. Depending on where this low is, where you want to put this pivot point and that sort of thing. So to get down to close to this 450 level here as a support area. And then there's the other possibility is that you see, there are some pivot point here, and we could see some of these area here, essentially this 470 area could be a possibility as well of one potential support level. And that's essentially this 141 or the negative 141 extension. Okay, so that's on the downside on Apple here. And if I, remove this, then on the upside, essentially we are looking at the possibility if it does bounce and then maybe get up to this 415 level. If it could get back up to this 415 and possibly get up to this 618 near this 525 area, then if we get into this price gap zone, then it might work itself up and come up and fill this gap here. So those are the possible scenario. Because right now this trend line that we're looking at, it have broken down. So can't play this trend line anymore. This trend line might be acting as a resistance in the future when it come back up. But for now, essentially we're basically looking for the possibility of finding some kind of supportive resistance level at this particular retracement zone here between the 495, 496 to the 525 area. So essentially that's what we're looking at on Apple. Not saying that's what it will do, but those are some of the possibilities that one could prepare. And if any one of these scenario materialize, then we have some idea what action to take. So good luck.